Hey everybody, it's Shane Whitecloud. I'm here with my very good friend, Scott Curtis, the master of everything. I mean, this guy has just been there and done that. And not too long ago, I seem to remember he got his real estate license just out of nowhere. And now he's got this new business called actualtours.com. And it's actually 3 years old now, but this house behind us is where it all started. And can you give us a little bit of background on that? Why was it this house? What happened?
So this house is really important to me in my life and in my family's life because this is where it started. So with a real estate license, you start hosting open houses, and you start hosting open houses to get leads, and you're hosting them for the big dogs in the brokerage. And so I had a realtor ask me if I would host an open house here. I was here for 3.5 hours, 4 hours. My wife and kids were at the pool. 4 people showed up, and they weren't real thrilled. I mean, the house now is beautiful. It didn't look like this back then, I'll tell you that. But I just thought to myself, like, not quite a waste of time, because, you know, realtors get their leads when they're hosting open houses. So a lot of realtors like to still host physical open houses. But I literally, you know, I couldn't believe that how long I sat there hosting for nobody to show up. So with my background as a child actor, I thought to myself, well, if I grab a selfie stick, literally if I walk around the house and give a tour, talking to the camera as if I'm talking to you or anyone that's buying the house, that maybe I could upload it online and I could reach 30 people. That would be incredible, a lot more than 4. And that's transformed now to I reach 5,000 to 6,000 in the first week on Facebook alone.
So, selfie stick, we're gonna back up a little bit. You were hoping to get about 30 so people. How many did you actually get from that one video?
That video, I wasn't quite ready to post, so I didn't post that video. What I did was I brought it back to the realtor that asked me to host, and she did a backflip. She said, I've got one in Arrow Creek, I've got 2 in Montrose. She's like, you're doing this. And so at that point I went, huh.
So nobody's seen this very first video?
The very first one, no, but they're gonna see clips of it right now as we're talking. I'm gonna put clips of it, because it's a little embarrassing because it was rough, you know?
You know what, I love embarrassing, so let's go ahead and check out this clip that was done by Scott for his very first actual tour.
Hi guys, Scott Curtis with Dixon Realty here. We are looking at a home that was built in 1963. It's beautiful. It's 3 bedrooms. It has a den and an office. Beautiful layout, so come on inside. I think this would work great when the kids want to play football. I think we just draw some chalk lines, put up a couple field goal posts, and they're ready to go.
So you guys saw the very first actual tour. Now, I don't know if you've seen anything that Scott's done recently, now that he's had 3 years under his belt with a camera in his hand, but there's a little bit of difference there.
Big difference there.
Yeah, why was that, Scott?
Well, because it was a revolutionary concept, in all honesty. I didn't have anybody to copy. And so, you know, this was the beta. This was like, okay, if I can get this to work, cool. My very first listing that I got as a realtor, I had kind of honed it in a little bit better. I filmed the actual tour. A realtor that I knew sent it to an investor in San Francisco. She was like, can I send it to an investor in San Francisco? I'm like, nah, yes. Yeah, you absolutely can. And that investor actually bought the home sight unseen, cash above asking price.
Wow.
So come on inside. It was the realtor that I worked for that gave me that much excitement, kind of told me I might be onto something. The first house I sold went sight unseen. He actually wanted to meet me when he came to Reno to sign closing docs at the title company. He came to the brokerage and he wanted to shake my hand and just say how exciting, saw that opportunity, or never saw something like that and never felt confident ever to buy a home without seeing it. And
you know, a lot of that has to do with, because up until that point, a lot of real estate agents have been relying on pictures and, you know, hey, check out this house listing, and you click through about 20 pictures, but it doesn't really give you that personal feel. It doesn't, hey, look at the gold inlay in this marble countertop, you know, look at the crown molding. These are things that you can literally point out because you're there, and you can show them every angle of the house. And it's almost like getting a literal walkthrough with a real estate agent, only they can do it virtually from anywhere in the world.
Right.
So it's groundbreaking.
So all the pictures put to some lame music, that's called virtual tour.
Okay.
And so that's why I came up with the name Actual Tour, because that's what we're doing, is we're actually touring the house.
Right. That's pretty amazing though, because If you ever get a chance, you need to, well, you know what, let's just show them what one of your clips looks like now after you've had 3 years of experience.
After 3 years of experience, I will say that now they're much more entertaining. I try to crack jokes, it's a lot looser, and yeah, I try to give the energy and the feeling of a home as opposed to, you know, not knowing the layout of floor plan.
You're even getting a little cinematic with it.
Yeah.
You got actors running up hills and dreaming about houses.
Yes.
Check this out, you're gonna enjoy it because this is Scott Curtis from Actual Tours. In 3 years, what he can do with your home.
Scott Curtis with ActualTour.com. I'd like to say thank you for joining us on another Actual Tour. This home sits on 1.3 acres. So if you like privacy, if you love scenery, it's really a luxurious home with a cabin feel. This home has a stream, a seasonal stream in the backyard called Jones Creek. Follow me and we'll take the actual tour. As we hit the front door, we are greeted with this beautiful, nice and calm courtyard. And then you have the view of Washoe Lake. Beautiful. Let's go see the inside of this home, so come on inside. People have heard of IMAX theaters, right? This is an iMini theater. Awesome, open floor plan, living room and kitchen, with picture windows to look at Mount Rose. This home is all about the location, all about the views. With this custom backsplash, again, this is a custom home. What you have here is an AGA 6-burner stove. This home has the best views of Reno. It's not even arguable. The owners here, when they built the home, they knew it and they took advantage of it. And in the home, as soon as you walk in, you will see there is a 40-foot wide wraparound window and it's 8 feet tall. You guys, you have a 210-degree view. Okay, come on inside. Another example is this is the Miele dishwasher. And of course, it's hidden and matches the cabinetry. The wood here is very vintage, very cool looking. We have a wet bar, there's a hot plate here, and hey, yo, how you doing? Who? Al Capone? Hey, Al Capone, you here? You ain't here? Yeah, he says he ain't here. All right, forget about him. I need help. Drastically. ActualTour.com, the online open house, where we bring the open house to you.